So we were part of a CSA this year, and we've had tons of amazing vegetables. And here we've got some Napa cabbage and some green cabbage, just conventional cabbage. And we have saved these for over a couple of weeks because I wanted to make a batch and mix them together to make some kimchi. So I haven't made a kimchi video yet, so I wanted to show you how I do it. I've made this a bunch, many times. It's very popular in my house. We eat it a lot of different ways. This is a little unconventional though, but here we got with the chopped up cabbage, and I haven't chopped up the Napa yet, but I wanted to get an idea of what my weight was. So we have to weigh everything because that's how you know how much salt to use. So I'm just gonna pile it all in there, see what we get. I think after I chop this up, the numbers are a little different. Yeah, it looks like we got slightly different value here, 852. So now we know our starting measurement. We needed 2% of that 852. We always measure 2% by weight. You can see here I go a little bit over when I pour this salt in. That's okay. I'm going to pinch it out and level it down a little bit. I like to use Diamond Kosher salt for all of my fermentation. It has a less salty flavor, same salinity, same. You can see here we got 16 grams of salt. That's 2%. But I also have this magic made by a local company. This kimchi paste is amazing. Take a look at those ingredients. It's a local organization. They make their own kimchi and other ferments. They're awesome. But they started making this amazing little jar of kimchi paste. It doesn't have a bunch of sugar in it. So normal what I do with sauerkraut, smashing it away, bruising up those leaves a little bit with the salt, trying to get them to weep out their liquids so I can use them to create the anaerobic environment required for fermentation of this kind. For lacto fermentation, we need to make sure it remains anaerobic. Just distributing that salt as much as I can so I get decent coverage. I've really been liking using the parts of my mortar and pestle. It's been working really well to do that initial bruising and packing. The person I learned from, they used big wooden mallets, and maybe one day I'll go to my brother's wood shop and turn one of those for myself for this purpose. But right now this granite one's doing the trick. So look at this magic. I would just eat this stuff with a spoon, and you know what I do eat this stuff. It's very spicy, is very tasty, but I put it in little batches at a time. I'm going to get this all over this cabbage. Totally covered. It's very hard to do while holding my phone that I've been filming with and using this spatula to turn it. You can see it's pretty much cleaned out. I am going to proceed to use my finger afterwards and wipe this out and eat it. There it is, well dressed up. You can see, try to get this stuff everywhere. That kimchi paste is amazing. We want that flavor everywhere. It is alive. Here am I packing in my e-gen container. I've got a few of these. This batch probably could have been done in a smaller container, but these containers are pretty reliable. This one's cool because it's clear. Here I am after packing it all in there, making sure I've got enough liquid generated from both the that initial salting and from adding that kimchi paste. You can press down the seal here to create that anaerobic environment. See that bubble sort of coming up there is the, make sure the liquid's covering everything you can. Seal it up tight. Cool thing about this clear container too is I can see if it's got too much pressure, if I need to open it up and press it back down. So here we are unpacking it after I do about a month on this. And it has this amazing liquid that has produced that is basically like hot sauce. I love it.